The Medicaid freeze comes as state lawmakers advance fraud-fighting legislation. Daddy Spiewak brings us a closer look at where the bills stand, live from the Capitol.
Kevin, there are actually a number of fraud bills that are moving forward and making progress at the Capitol this session. And despite the partisan politics around this issue, it's really one of the areas that probably has some of the strongest bipartisan support and where Republicans and Democrats are actually working together to get things done this session. For example, just this week, we saw the House finally advance the statewide Office of Inspector General proposal out of its final committee after the two parties worked out a compromise in the tied House. That means it goes to the House floor for a vote soon, with the Senate and Governor Walz already on board. Also today, the House Taxes Committee heard the new fraud tax bill that would force anyone convicted of fraud to pay back 100% of the stolen money in the form of a tax. More than 24 House members from both parties have signed on to that bill as co-sponsors.
We call this a Take It Back Act. As we know, there have been huge sums of money that have been stolen by fraudsters from our public programs. Those dollars belong to the taxpayers.
Now, also this session, the House unanimously passed a bill that expands the authority of state agencies to stop payments to providers when fraud is suspected. But we just heard from Senate DFL Majority Leader Aaron Murphy today that there are question marks in the Senate about that proposal. It hasn't moved forward yet because they're concerned about due process for providers that need that money if they're accused of fraud. So that's something that's going to have to get worked out. One of those that has apparently hit a roadblock in the Senate. Back to you.
All right, so still a little bit to be worked out before it heads to the governor's desk. Danny, thank you.